Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly reading. This is Lauren with the Clarity Cure. Welcome back everybody. So nice to see you. I've meditated, shuffled, laid out the cards. I want to get this reading out to you ASAP. I've had a very busy month. I missed last week's weekly reading. I was helping my daughter launch her website and we did a pop-up in Las Vegas at the Life is Beautiful event. So we were busy ladies. She is super awesome. If you want to check out her website, she's an artist who repurposes clothes. It's very hip, young vibe. She distresses the clothes and they're really quite awesome. If you want to check out her website, I'll put in the link below. It's emmylarson.com. Little shameless plug there, but I'm really super proud of her. What can I say? I'm a mom. But anyway, Jerry Totten is the deck I'm using for you tarot enthusiasts. Her information and all the decks I use are always in the description box below. Your clarifier is Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And you received Milk and Honey for the week, which is so sweet. I love this card. There's definitely some sweet prosperity coming in for you all the way around. So take advantage of this abundance and embrace it in your life. I think it's going to be a nice week. Astrologically speaking, wow, we got a lot going on. Pluto moves direct. It is ruled by Scorpio, and I find it a little ironic that Venus retrogrades, the planet of love and finances, in Scorpio. So it's going to be a week of really kind of looking at our truth, being committed to the power of love. So when I saw the Two of Cups come out, I really thought that was kind of really a beautiful message here. As corny as that sounds, but that's what it really all boils down to, is facing our truth and living our truth. And these retrogrades, we've had a lot of them this year. And it's only to force us to kind of reflect on what we want and reassess what we want. And specifically with Venus going retrograde for 6 weeks, October 6th, I believe, here in the U.S. through November 16th. It's going to be a time to really kind of look at all that stuff in our lives. And we might even feel, don't be surprised if you feel like, you know, you're a little out of sorts. But this is what shakes us up to keep us moving forward and to grow on our journey moving forward. But Pluto is a pretty profound planet. It's a planet of transformation. And it's about pain, right? It's about, look, here's the bottom line. People don't want to change until the very last minute or until they have to. And by ignoring, right, these transformations and staying connected to the body, mind, and having a conscious thought every day, kind of sometimes when shit hits the fan, my clients call me all the time and they're like, oh boy, so it's really critical, to take advantage of these moments. And that's why I bring them up in all my readings, to take advantage of growing. It's like therapy, communicate. Tell somebody that you love how you really feel, whether that's in love or any relationship that you have in your life with Venus going retrograde. I would be on the down low. I would make plans, right? So retrogrades are a good time to assess where we are, make new plans for what we want to do moving forward once Venus moves direct again. So if you have any plans to maybe invest or look at your finances and set up a plan about what you want to do and what direction you're going to go, and do it now, or plan now. Don't take any action necessarily. Even new relationships can be tough when you start them during a retrograde. So just be cognizant of these alignments to help you, get through this whole new 6 weeks. But let's focus on this week. Let's just start here. I don't want anybody to feel overwhelmed. Queen of Cups, I wasn't surprised to see this, Ooh, talk about going within and letting go. And I talk about that, I think, all the time so this year, over and over again. I think it's because of all these retrogrades. We've been slammed with a lot of them, and I may have mentioned this already, but take the time out to tap into your own intuition. The Queen of Cups, her passion and her emotions run deep, because she really knows who she is. And maybe the message here, like what I'm hearing, is release what's been holding you back, and taking that step back, right, to check in with yourself. That's the overall energy for the week. Attachments, Four of Pentacles here. This is quite positive. I mean, you need to take a look at how you're on track, right? What do you want to build for your future? Exactly what I was saying. Where are you at with your finances? Making a plan to be able to move forward. Maybe some of you maybe want to move or change jobs. Okay, that might be coming into play here for some of you. The good news is it's a positive change. With the Four of Coins, just don't be stubborn, okay? Don't be reckless and controlling. Take a look at those aspects. That's part of this letting go, once again, you know, and go with the flow and not letting fear block you. Nobody wants to look at their shadow side, but Pluto really forces you to do that. So I think it's going to be a pretty profound week for us to really be honest with ourselves. The Sun card. Beautiful. I think the moon in the beginning of the week is in Cancer, but then it moves into Leo. You know, I feel like with the Sun card here, this is finding the clarity in the direction that you want to go within your material gains, understanding the divine timing here, how you can really kind of set the tone for what you want once we move forward out of the Venus retrograde, clearing negative energy, anything that's been restricting you. Now's the time to relieve it. Maybe not the best time to be social and being out and about, but taking this week to be reflective, okay, on reevaluating and assessing your situation. Temperance card. Just be aware. Be aware of your surroundings here. Be aware of your balance. Be moderate. You may even feel some divine inspiration coming here in, so don't ignore it. And don't let your emotions get the best of you. But this is like a healing energy, and this is what we need this week, you know. Look how she balances the water. She's playing with the water. She's got one foot in this earth and one foot in this is like conscious and unconscious world. So this is finding, you know, the right balance. Again, going with the flow. You got that with the Four of Pentacles. You got that with the Queen of Cups. Letting go and going with the flow. That's not always so easy for everybody. But look at the reward, you know, milk and honey. It's worth the effort. It's worth the hard work. Six of Pentacles. What you need to hold on tight to. So hold on tight to your money. I would be, you know, very careful on buying big ticket items. You may find yourself when Venus moves direct, like, did I really need that big screen TV? Nah, I'm going to return it. We tend to want a lot of aesthetic pleasures around us. Venus rules beauty as well. And so sit tight and hold tight to your coins, okay, guys? And this is the best advice for the next 6 weeks. Not only this week, but the next month and a half. So hold on tight to your money, but don't be controlling, okay? Don't be stubborn, all right? This is reflecting on your finances, and this is being conservative, all right? Justice. Learn to appreciate the good things in your life. Learn to appreciate what has been done right. Learn to appreciate things being made right. Sometimes we forget about how life has been fair to us, right? The good things. You know, taking advantage of being released on this new path here is going to definitely bring in some justice for you, some balance. Some of you could be dealing with some legal work here or paperwork. Some of you could be receiving money as well. Some of you can be loaning money. That's very possible. But again, I would stay conservative at all costs. I wouldn't, again, buy any big ticket items. There's nothing wrong with helping others. There's a certain amount of karmic justice here being made right in your life this week for a lot of you out there. So what are your intentions? Okay. What have you, what do you need to balance in your life? Okay. This is the Libra card too as well. Venus is going to move into Libra as well halfway through this retrograde period. So, and we're in Libra right now, right? Yeah, we just moved into Libra. So take advantage of this energy, this balancing of your life, and feeling this justice that maybe will finally be served to you once you, kind of release. Like, don't you always feel better after a good cry, or speaking your truth? And now you can move forward. This is like that karmic gateway, this karmic justice coming in for you that can be served this week for a lot of you, by taking action to take these steps, right? Queen of Wands, I would sit tight this week. I wouldn't be all crazy out there. The Queen of Wands, I love her. She's amazing. She's a manifester. She's a kick-butt kind of energy. Again, I think this is simply saying, this is the time, this is the week of reflection, spiritual guidance, meditation, tapping within, looking at what we want to change, hitting that reset button. What do we want in our relationships? Are we happy? Okay. And don't be surprised if you feel provoked this week, like something may happen. But that's only to get you to deal with what you need to clean up in your life and move forward, right? And move forward on that path. So dealing with emotional pain and accepting our truth is what we really need to look at this week. Being honest with ourselves, going through the spiritual process to heal, and turning our lives around and really looking at our money, our relationships, our finances, where we want to be in 6 weeks from now. How are we now getting ready to move into 2019, which sounds crazy to even say that, but really cool reading. I'm really excited about this. I'm trying to listen to see if there's anything else coming in. Without beating it to death, guys. I want to keep this as short and sweet as I can. Let's pull your romance angel card since Venus is moving retrograde. Let's see what comes through. A little extra oracle card here. Maybe we'll do an Ascended Masters oracle card too for some advice. And one more. I actually have my window open today. It's still really warm where I live, but I apologize if it sounds, if there's an echo from the street, but forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. There you go. And that's exactly what we need to do this week. Start taking a look at what needs to heal in our life. Who do we need to forgive? What relationships have played a role in our life? Maybe who we need to let go of. What have we been holding on to? Are we angry? Are we bitter? And those things just hold us back, you know? Forgiving and learning and knowing that every experience we have in our life is for a reason. But staying emotionally attached is what brings us down. Okay, so letting go is about accepting how horrible something might be in your life. It's accepting that it happened for a reason, guys, you know. When you can objectively look at yourself in that way, then you know you've grown. When you can, yes, I see that's why that happened. It's not easy, but you can reach that spiritual maturity to accept the things in your past and truly forgive and learn from it. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. Very, very nice. Beautiful. Very nice. I'm so glad I pulled this because it's quite profound. And let's do one more card. These are my, what are these? Ascended Master cards by Doreen Virtue. Let's see what advice comes through here. All right, and one more. All right. Yoga, yay! I don't know if you guys know, some of you probably do, but I'm a big yoga fan. I love this. Do some yoga. Totally. Talk about the body-mind connection. So powerful. And you know, this helps us become more consciously aware and more in tune with who we are. I get a lot of mixed reviews about yoga because people just feel like they can't do it, or they're embarrassed to go to a class, or they feel really stiff. But you got to start somewhere. So do some yoga this week. Get a tape. Watch it on YouTube and do it at home in your own privacy. A lot of my male clients get a little intimidated sometimes. So I have them doing Tai Chi and Qigong. Very awesome. Very powerful, like yoga. And there's like basic 10 standing poses. That's all you really need to learn in Qigong. That's why I love it. And it's so powerful for your energy body. And it really connects you, right, to your conscious awareness. And it's a whole other process to grow. But it really will raise your vibration. So when we do go through the tough times, you don't feel like you're being dragged through the mud, right? Because your vibration is already being lifted by doing yoga, Tai Chi, or Qigong. Any kind of exercise that where you bring the conscious awareness into your body, okay? So that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the reading this week. Thank you so much for being patient with me as I go through life. I do everything that I can to stay consistent on YouTube because I love being able to help people. I did mention a lot of my monthlies. If you're cross-watching, I may have missed it with some of the sun signs or zodiac readings, but did want to mention that. And this is not to sound harsh or anything, but there was a misunderstanding in September that I give free readings, and I was bombarded. These are my free readings. Everything I do on YouTube is a free reading. So if you're looking for a private personal reading, I do charge a fee. And I will do my best to work with you guys. I am flexible if somebody has a specific financial concern. There's all kinds of ways to, work around paying for a private personal session. And I'm even on INSTANTGO. It's a great app where you can ask me a question for $12. If you don't have an iPhone and you're an Android user, we can set that up via my website. I'm really flexible in being here to help you guys. I just can't do it for free. And the tough part about that is, once I make that decision, I have, almost 40,000 followers on YouTube. So if I do it for one, I have to do it for everybody. So I hope you guys really understand that. I try to get back to as many of you as I could, via your emails or your requests for a free reading. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for all your understanding and your support. And this is what I do full time. I left corporate America, so I'm really proud of my work. And I love you guys. Thank you for understanding, and we'll see you next week. And I promise I'll have my November readings out early for you guys, okay? Take care. Namaste. God bless. All right, guys. Bye-bye.